Don, can you pick me up all right? You hear me? I guess I'll go ahead and talk to some of these coaches then. Okay, I'm here with Coach Neil West of the Magoffin County Hornets. We got a chance to see y'all in the very beginning of the season, I guess, in the Lady Panther Invitational over in Pikeville. Tell us what's been going on with Magoffin County since then.
Well, since the first of the year, we've come a long ways. We played a real tough schedule. We've lost some close ones. Free throws has really played a big part in our thing. We went on the road and shot 40 and 50% from the free throw line. You can't do that. No matter who you play, you've got to shoot 65-70% from the free throw line.
I know the district you're in, Sheldon Clark's got a long tradition of having a really good team. This year they're a little bit down, a little young, but the last couple of years, Paintsville and Johnson Central have been mighty tough. So you guys are in a tough district, aren't you?
Yeah, we're in one of the toughest districts up here in the mountains. Plus this year it's all seeded, so as it goes along, you play the team you're going to play. Like next week, I've got 3 tough games. I play Johnson Central here Monday night. I go on the road Wednesday night, play Paintsville, and I'm back home again Thursday night against Sheldon Clark. So it's 3 tough district games right down the road.
What about this team? Are you basically a young team, or do you have a lot of kids with experience playing for you?
Basically, the 8 or 9 kids I play has played for the last 2 years. I got 4 seniors and 5 juniors that's playing. But overall, playing experience, we're young. Still making young mistakes like a young club will do.
I know South Floyd has been a team that's been kind of down the last couple of years. They got Henry Webb in there, had a great career, of course, at Alice Lloyd, and he's trying to develop a program down there at South Floyd as well. What about your opponents tonight? What can you tell us about them? How are you going to play them?
We'll come out, we'll play aggressive man-to-man starting out and see what goes on. I know Henry from the past. I played college basketball with Henry. He played shooting guard, and I played point guard. And I know Henry will have his club ready to play tonight.
I know that PIT, when we watch you, all like to kind of get up down the court pretty well. Is that normally your style of play?
Yeah, I like to get up and down the court. Shot side. The way I look at it, if you can get a 15-footer on the break, that's the best shot you're going to get most time on offense, so you might as well take it.
Now, this year we're doing something different. We haven't covered much girls ball in the past other than district and regional tournaments, but each week we're trying to do a game of the week, and get around the entire 15th region. For some of the folks that haven't had a chance to see the Lady Hornets play, tell us about some of your players that are starting and what we can expect from them.
Okay, my point guard is 25, Elizabeth Montgomery. She really does an excellent job handling the basketball. I'm trying to get her to shoot the ball more. And then we got a shooting guard is Nikki Reed. She's about a 5'3" senior. Can shoot the ball extremely well behind the arc. Her biggest thing is her size, and she has to have room to shoot it. And then the other guard is Nikki Gibson, a junior. But some games she can take over, and some games she just has mental lapses and stuff where she's young still. Inside, I've got starting with junior Leanne Perkins. That could really be an excellent ball player. Early in the year, she struggled. Found herself on the bench a while, and then worked her way back. Last year, she was leading scorer with 14 points a game. And then I started another senior inside, Phyllis Isaac, that really picks up a lot of garbage, works hard, plays good defense, plays smart.
Okay, Coach. Well, we're looking forward to seeing your team tonight, and best of luck tonight and throughout the season.
All right, thank you.
Coach Neil West of the Magoffin County Hornets. Don, I'm just going to walk right on over and see if we can get a hold of Henry Webb right while we're on camera and talk to him about the South Floyd Lady Raiders here as we're preparing for this game at Magoffin County.
How you doing? Pretty good. How are you?
Pretty good.
We're here with head coach Henry Webb of the South Floyd Lady Raiders, and we had a chance to see your team real early in the season, of course, down at the Lady Panther Invitational, starting the season off, and I think PD and Pete may have done a girls' game, but I've not had a chance to see y'all since the beginning of the season. Tell us what's been going on down there at South Floyd.
Basically, we've made great strides this season. We've come a long way. We've lost some real close basketball games. We've been real competitive the last few games. Played Prestonsburg last night, and they got us pretty good. They played real well, and we didn't play up to par. But I feel like now we're in a position that if we come out and we play hard, that we're going to be competitive, and we're going to beat some people down the stretch, I believe, if things keep going our way.
I know their team has struggled the last couple of years, but I saw a lot of improvement, in the times that I've had a chance to see y'all play. What type of tempo are you going to play against Magoffin County tonight? They like to seem to get it up and down the floor.
We like to get it up and down the floor, but we also like to slow it down a little bit. We got a big girl inside, and we like to slow the tempo down a little bit and get it inside too, but we don't care to go up and down the floor either. We're just basically, defensively, we're going to put a lot of pressure on them, and offensively, if we've got it, we're going to go with it and take a good, smart shot. If not, we're going to set it up and try to run some offense.
I know Coach West was talking about being in the 57th district, how tough the opponents were, but you guys don't have any slouches in the 58th. Allen Central, Betsy Lane, Prestonsburg all have long traditions of having good programs.
Oh, I tell you, as far as, as long as I've known girls basketball, 58th district is one of the toughest districts around. Here you have regional powers year in, year out, Betsy Lane, Prestonsburg, and Allen Central. And once again this year, all three teams are loaded. We played Betsy Lane close twice. They beat us 1 point at our place last time. Played Allen Central close. We've got a great district for women's basketball, and hopefully, towards the end of this season and next year, we're going to rise up and be level with those teams, and hopefully beat some of those teams down the stretch and be competitive with them.
I know when I talked to Harold Tackett at the beginning of the season, he was whining the Blues, but I think they've been on a big tear here lately. They haven't lost in the last couple of weeks, have they?
Oh, no. We went down to Prestonsburg last night and played them, and Harold's got a real good ball club. They got a real aggressive basketball team. They got some real quick players, got some nice shooters, and the girls play hard, and right now they've got things clicking. But I told Harold last night, in all sincerity, they're one of the top 3 teams we played this year as of their performance last night. They looked real good last night. We didn't play well, but they hit some tough shots, and they really moved the basketball well, and they was real aggressive. I was real impressed with Prestonsburg last night.
As far as y'all's team goes, is there getting to be more interest and excitement in girls' ball? I know the last couple of years, South Floyd's kind of struggled a little bit. Do you have more younger kids showing some interest in coming out and playing for you now that you're there and the team's doing better?
I think so. There's been a lot of girls down to grade school showing some interest, and after the sectional tournaments over in grade school, we're going to dip down and get some of those players and play some JV time. We've got 7 freshmen on the team this year, and everybody's real excited. As far as the crowd support up home, everybody seems to be enthusiastic and looking forward to us playing now, and I'm not sure if that was there in the past or not. I didn't have an opportunity to watch many games, but, everybody seems to be enthusiastic, and, just like I told this club, we just got one way to go with this program, and that is up, and that's the direction we hope to move in, and that's the direction I think we're moving in, and we are making great strides, and I'm real proud of this bunch, and I'm really looking forward to the rest of the season.
What about this Magoffin County club? What are y'all going to have to do to beat them tonight down here?
I think we're going to have to play our game. I think we're going to have to look inside. We're going to have to move the basketball. And I'm sure with Coach West, I'm familiar. I know him well. We're going to play solid defense. We're going to be real aggressive. We're going to have to be patient, take our time. Yet in turn, we're going to have to play good, solid defense and put some pressure on them. We're going to have to contain the Montgomery girl. As I understand, she's a pretty good basketball player, and that is one of our keys. But basically, I feel like if we play our basketball game in this matchup, that we'll come out on top.
Okay, great talking to you, Henry, and best of luck tonight throughout the season.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate y'all being here.
Okay, Don, we're going to send it back up to you and the film booth, and we're going to get ready for this ball game between South Floyd and Magoffin County coming up after this timeout on WPRG, your source for sports in Eastern Kentucky. Welcome to Magoffin County, home of the Hornets, and tonight we're down here covering the Lady Hornets. Saw Danny Adams' team, of course, last week against Johnson Central in boys action. Tonight it's Neil West of Magoffin County Lady Hornets playing host to Henry Webb's South Floyd Lady Raiders. We're a little over a minute and a half away from game time. The referee's down there on the court talking to the team captains, and both the coaches, I didn't know this till tonight, Don. Neil West and Henry Webb both played with each other some in college, and Neil, I think, was the point guard, and Henry was the shooting guard, and boy, Henry could fill up the bucket down there. I remember his exploits at Alice Lloyd. He had some big-time games down there. Now he's coaching the girls program at South Floyd and trying to rebuild a team down there. He says that they're much improved, that they've got a good attitude, that they work hard, and he says they've made great strides this season. It's not shown up a lot in the win column, but of course, you know, when Jimmy Johnson took over the Dallas Cowboys, his first year he went 1-15, and then what did they do? Win 3 Super Bowls in a row. So it takes a year or two sometimes to get a good solid foundation, get those grade school programs involved, get those feeder schools, bringing you some good kids up that you can start from scratch with and mold into your type of unit. And Henry says the girls have done a good job playing for him tonight. And the same with Neil West. Neil says his team has greatly improved over the last couple of years. Magoffin County much in the same shape that South Floyd was a couple of years ago. Only won 2 or 3 ball games during the entire season. This year they've already won 6 ball games. They play in a tough district, and he says if they could have sunk some free throws, they would have a much better record than they do right now. We're about ready for the starting lineups. I guess they'll have starting lineups announced here. I haven't been to a girls' game down here, Doctor.
Well, they were warming up the PA system over there, so I would assume that would be the logical deduction to say that they will do the lineups. You can tell that these coaches are real good buddies, and their friendship goes back some time, because we were talking about that. I was filming and had good post up somewhere. You can tell that they're good friends.
Well, here we are with the PA announcer. Starting lineups for Magoffin County: Elizabeth Montgomery and Nikki Reed at the guards, Leanne Perkins at center, Nikki Gibson and Phyllis Isaac at the forwards. For South Floyd, Tiffany Compton at center, Melissa Tackett and Chrissy Tackett at the guards, Jenny Mead and Crystal Tackett at the forwards. So we have 3 Tacketts in the lineup for South Floyd. That ought to be a tongue twister for me before the game is over with.
I wonder how many of those are from Tackett and Fort. You know, there is a Tackett Fort through there.
Compton ready to jump center against Leanne Perkins, and both these girls very good players on their respective teams.
And basketball underway with the tip-off here at the Magoffin County High School. Your announcer now, here's Chuck Scoville.
Thanks so much, Dr. Don. Magoffin County going to have it first as they set up on offense. That's Nikki Gibson down low to Perkins. Perkins shut off by Compton, loses the ball, turns it over, and South Floyd comes out with it. Perkins didn't have a shot that time, needed to dish it off. South Floyd comes up on the trot as number 34, Chrissy Tackett. She drives the baseline, puts up a shot. It's bounced around and out of bounds off of Magoffin County. South Floyd going to get it as Compton ready to inbound for the Lady Raiders. Gets it into Melissa Tackett, down low to Tiffany Compton. Her shot won't go. Follow up, rolls out of there. Coming up with the rebound is Jenny Mead, and Mead's shot is up and good. So Jenny Mead draws first blood in the ball game for South Floyd, and they lead 2-0. Both these teams have played in a very tough district. Magoffin County in the 57th, and
I'll take it.
Oh, okay, thanks. And South Floyd in the 58th, of course, the reigning 2-time regional champions, Johnson Central, in the same district as Magoffin County. Also, Paintsville, a very much improved ladies team. In fact, they've beaten Johnson Central twice this year already, and they're looking to make some noise in this region. And South Floyd in that district where you've got Prestonsburg, Allen Central, and Betsy Lane, and of course, all 3 of those teams have been regional representatives for the 58th district in the last 3 or 4 years, so it's some tough competition for these girls as they try to get back on track, and the ball knocked out of bounds. Jenny Meade had it, and last touch by Magoffin County, so South Floyd will retain the possession. Shot there by Tackett, won't go. That's Chrissy Tackett, and knocked out of bounds off South. Well, I'm getting confused by the referee there. He's pointing one way, and now he's changed his mind. South Floyd going to get the ball back as Jenny Meade going to inbound it. Meade looking for somebody to dish it to, gives to Compton. She's well covered defensively. The rebound coming out to Perkins for Magoffin County. South Floyd's pulled a bunch of rebounds, but so far has not been able to make them count very much because they've not been able to get the ball to go through the hole. It's off of Meade out of bounds on the other end, and the Lady Hornets will get another try at it. Three-point attempt out there by Nikki Gibson was no good, but the Hornets will get another try. They get it into Elizabeth Montgomery, way outside to Nikki Reed. Now to Gibson, back outside to Reed. It's like man-to-man right now for South Floyd on defense. Pretty good defense being played by the Lady Raiders right now. Perkins has it. She's shut off by Compton. Back outside to Reed. Reed looks for the shot, dumps it inside, intended for Perkins, and it's picked off by South Floyd. So that's the second Magoffin County turnover, and Lady Raiders of South Floyd back on the attack. They lead 2-0, 5:52 remaining in the opening period. Compton's shot real low, doesn't even get up to the rim. It's knocked out of bounds, and South Floyd will keep it. Jacqueline Powers comes in for Magoffin County inside. We've got a whistle down underneath. Jenny Meade called for an offensive foul underneath the basket, and that will give the ball back to Magoffin County as they try to knock this thing up. We've played a little over 2 minutes, and Magoffin County has not gotten anything on the scoreboard as of yet. With the basketball is Montgomery. She drives in, cut off, and the ball nearly stolen once again, but picked up by Powers, who just checked in, and back out to Reed. Reed way up near midcourt. Good sticky defense played by South Floyd right now. Montgomery way back out to Reed again as they reset down low to Powers. Powers drives on Compton. Turnaround off the glass is no good. The fight for the basketball. We've got a jump ball. Possession arrow remains with Magoffin County. Well, second or third time they pointed one way and gone the other. South Floyd gets the ball. Chrissy Tackett with it, number 34, fires up a shot. It won't go. The rebound out of there with it is Crystal Tackett, and she double dribbles and turns it over. And Magoffin County calls a timeout. Neil West not at all happy right now with the way the things are going, Don, and we'll go ahead and take a break on WPRG Sports. Welcome back to live action after that timeout. Magoffin County with the basketball. It's Perkins, and she's going to be fouled out there by Meade. That'll be Meade's second. Her second, team's second. So Jenny Meade getting in a little foul trouble early, and Misty Berger is going to check in. Inbound to the ball for Magoffin County is Gibson. Gets it off to Nikki Reed out top of the key. Picked up by Tackett all the way around the horn to Montgomery. Montgomery looks inside. Gives off to Perkins. Perkins finds Powers wide open for the basket. Good ball movement that time by Magoffin County. South Floyd playing good defense that time. Magoffin County just playing wisely and working the ball around, finding the open man finally. Down low they go to number 30. That's Crystal Tackett, and she hits the basket, and it's a 4-2 lead for South Floyd. Up quickly comes Magoffin County with it. That's Reed. Nikki Reed can't hit the long-range jumpers if given a little bit room. Neil West said that at 5'3", she's got to have a little room to shoot because most of the guards she's playing against are bigger than she is. But that time she had the open shot and she hit it. Missed shot by South Floyd. The rebound coming out of there. It's Magoffin County to Reed on the run, and Perkins loses control of it underneath, and we've got a jump ball, and this time Magoffin County will get it. Sandy Salyer in for Magoffin County, number 4. She replaces Nikki Gibson. Magoffin County with the basketball. Leanne Perkins shot over Compton, won't go. Follow up by Powers is good. So Jacqueline Powers has come in and hit 4 points for Magoffin County, and Magoffin County now has the lead at 6-4 over South Floyd. South Floyd with the basketball. Crystal Tackett. Down low to Melissa Tackett. Berger all the way back out top to Crystal Tackett. Looking for Compton underneath. Compton trying to bull her way in. Doesn't get the shot, but she's going to get fouled. Leanne Perkins called for the foul. She and Powers both double teaming on Compton, and Perkins picks up the personal. Just the first team foul, and that will send Tiffany Compton to the line. She'll be shooting 2 as she was in the act of shooting when fouled. First shot, no good. Second one on its way. Strong out of there, and we may have a lane violation. Yeah, we do, so Compton will get another try. Powers jumped into the paint too early. Compton getting another try at it, and this one's too strong, and South Floyd somehow gets in there and sneaks in for the rebound. Going up for the shot, number 42, Misty Berger, and she was fouled. Looking to see who that foul was on. The referee's hand kind of at an angle. Jacqueline Powers picks up her first. Second team's foul. Misty Berger at the line. Rebecca Howard has just checked in for Magoffin County. First time this game. Berger hits the first free throw. She'll have one more coming to her. Neil West using 8 players so far in this first quarter, so he likes to rotate people in and out. Berger's second one rims out. Compton with the follow-up on the rebound. It won't go. Goes up again. It won't go. And goes up again. She's just out muscling Perkins. She's taking the ball away from her twice. South Floyd gets the shot once again, and the basket falls. The ball falls through the basket. The basket will count by Berger, and South Floyd gets a 3-point attempt at the foul line now.
How many shots of the basket did the Raiders get to take there, Chuck? Putting the rebound down off of the board. What, 4 times?
Yeah, they got four tries.
4 rebounds, 4 shots at it.
2 or 3 tries up here before, so they're getting plenty of chances underneath, just not hitting all of them. Berger misses a free throw. In a 7-6 game.
You pull those rebounds down, you do get that second and third shot, don't you?
Yeah, and Compton just out muscling Perkins. Perkins is tall, but she's slender, and Compton using the strength and weight advantage. She just took the ball away from her a couple times. That one's going to go on number 21 for South Floyd, Melissa Tackett, her first, team's third. At the not a shooting foul. Magoffin County going to inbound underneath their own goal. Keying it in to Tandy Salyer, gets it to Howard, round the horn to Reed. Reed picked up quickly. Salyer fakes her man out, drives in, back out to Reed, but Reed still guarded quickly there and well by Tackett. Now Reed has a little bit of an opening and gets the shot. Well, Neil West was right. If Nikki Reed has an open shot, she'll hit it, and she was just waiting for a little bit of room to shoot over her opponent there, and she hit it. 9-7, Magoffin County with the lead. South Floyd shot by Compton won't go. The rebound coming out to the Lady Hornets. On the run they are, and turn it over. They were trying to get it to Perkins, and they overshot her. Fourth turnover for the Lady Hornets early in the ball game. 2:02 left in the first period. 9-7. Magoffin County with the lead. Tina Newman, number 50, checking in for South Floyd, replacing Crystal Tackett at the forward spot. Down to Compton. Compton back outside to Tackett. That's Melissa Tackett with the shot. The rebound coming out of there on the miss to Magoffin County. Elizabeth Perkins, looking for Nikki Reed. She took her eye off of it and lost it out of bounds. Turnover number 5 against the Lady Hornets. Nikki Gibson and Jacqueline Powers in. Nikki Reed and Leanne Perkins out. I'm waiting for Elizabeth Montgomery to twitch her nose and make the ball magically go through the hoop, Don.
It's fun on the Bewitched television show. Yeah, you're talking about Beautiful Samantha.
Showing my age here. I used to watch that a lot when I was a kid.
Hey, I still watch it from time to time. It comes on Nickelodeon.
Yeah, that's right. They got some good old shows on there. Turnover by Magoffin County. The Hornets give it back to South Floyd. Crystal Tackett down low to Compton. Compton up off the glass. It won't go. And out of bounds off of Compton. Magoffin County gets it back. Joe Pack has just checked in, number 33 for South Floyd. Crystal Tackett back in, and Tiffany Compton taking a rest for South Floyd. Walking the ball up the court this time is Elizabeth Montgomery. She gets it across the timeline, picked up by Pack on defense. She drives right down the paint and up and in. Well, that time, Pack didn't challenge her at all. Montgomery took that hole in the opening, and right up the middle she went with it and scored. 11-7 now. The Lady Hornets with a 4-point lead over South Floyd. 35 seconds left in the period. Tackett over here to Joe Pack, near side wing. Down low to Tina Newman. Newman back outside. They're looking for an open shot, and it's stolen away there. That's Gibson with the long jumper. It won't go. Rebound out of there with it is Berger. Berger to Crystal Tackett, top of the key. She's cut off, gives off to Berger, far side. Looking down low to Newman, nothing there. Right at the foul line is Crystal Tackett. She doesn't take the shot. 1 second left, and at the buzzer, the shot by Tackett won't go, and that's the end of one with the score. Magoffin County 11, South Floyd 7. We'll be back with the second period after this timeout on WPRG Sports.
Eastern Kentucky is the sports active television station. We are in Magoffin County, Kentucky tonight at Salyersville, the Magoffin County High School. We played one quarter of high school girls basketball here at the Magoffin County Gymnasium. Our score at the end of the first quarter of play, the hometown Magoffin Lady Hornets 11, the South Floyd Lady Rebels from up at High-Hat in South Floyd, Kentucky, 7. So with the score 11-7, let's get back to the second quarter of play. Once again, here's your announcer. Here's Chuck Scoville. Chuck.
Thanks so much, Dr. Don. Misty Berger gets it into Crystal Tackett as South Floyd opens up on offense to start up this second quarter of play. Berger has it near side wing to Joe Pack. She's picked up by Reed on defense, and she gives up the ball quickly to Crystal Tackett. Tackett in the lane, fires up a shot. Nothing there. Out of bounds off South Floyd. Shot never hit the rim, and it went on out of bounds, so Magoffin County will get it back. Magoffin County, that is Nikki Reed with the basketball. Normally playing the shooting guard, but she's been handling the point guard position since Elizabeth Montgomery has sat down to take a rest and doing a good job as she backs her defender into the paint and then kicks back outside to Nikki Gibson. Her shot won't go. Tandy Salyer rebound. Follow-up no good. Rebecca Howard goes up for the shot on the rebound. No basket, but she was fouled. Tina Newman picks up her first. Fourth team foul, and it should send Becky Howard to the line. Magoffin County that time, Don, you know, talk about South Floyd getting 4 tries. Well, Magoffin County got 3 tries at it.
Getting the board struck for those rebounds.
And Howard's shot is strong off the rim. These rims must be tight tonight. These free throws are definitely not falling. They're all bouncing off.
And if you're going to get 3 or 4 rebounds under that board, you're either going to make that basket or you're going to get fouled to go to the foul line.
Howard hits the second one. Makes it a 12-7 game. Biggest lead by either team. 5 points by the Lady Hornets. South Floyd with it. Tackett to Berger. Down low to Newman. Newman looks inside. Triple team. Goes back outside to Joe Pack. Her long jumper off the glass. No good. And Magoffin County up with the rebound. Lady Hornets on the run. That is Gibson over to Reed. Reed's got the open shot. And no good this time. Goes out of bounds. And South Floyd will take it over. Leanne Perkins checks back in. Elizabeth Montgomery checks back in. And number 32, Phyllis Isaac back in the ball game for Magoffin County. So some veterans back in for the Hornets. They're rotating pretty well. They've played 8 players, and everybody's gotten a rest. South Floyd also doing the same thing. Berger lost control of the basketball. It was tied up on the jump ball by Nikki Reed, and I think South Floyd... Okay, they're alternating quarters. Last quarter, Magoffin County had the ball last, but this is their quarter to get it first. So they get the ball back on the jump. They've got the 5-point lead, 6:23 left in the half. Montgomery to Reed, down low to Gibson, all the way across court to Montgomery. Inside they go to Isaac. Isaac mugged underneath, no foul, and the shot missed, and the rebound coming out to South Floyd, and we got a travel. Who's the travel going to be on? It's going to be on South Floyd, so Magoffin County will get it back. He was pointing up to South Floyd into the court when he said who got the possession, but in reality it was Magoffin County on this end of the court as Leanne Perkins hits the shot on a nice pass underneath. South Floyd with the basketball. They need to get something going. They trail by 7 right now. Tackett with it. Picked up by Montgomery, and Tackett loses the handle on it. Took her eye off the ball. South Floyd wants a timeout. Henry Webb now not happy with what he sees happening on the court. And we'll go ahead and take another break here on WPRG Sports. All right, welcome back. 5:39 and counting left in the half, and Magoffin County back on the attack. That is Montgomery with it for the Lady Hornets. Gets it down underneath to Leanne Perkins to get the defender off her feet and puts it right in the hole. 16-7 now, 9-point lead. South Floyd needs to get something going offensively. They've been stuck on 7 for a long time. And number 30, Crystal Tackett, carries the basketball, so says the referee, and another turnover for South Floyd. Henry Webb called timeout because he was not happy with the offensive production of the squad. They were playing pretty good defense and still are playing pretty decent defense, but the offense just has not been able to get anything going. Magoffin County shot there by Salyer won't go. It's knocked out of bounds off of Leanne Perkins, so South Floyd gets it back. Joe Pack, who gives off over here to Melissa Tackett, and the ball nearly stolen away. Berger tracks it down for South Floyd. Misty Berger now handling the ball out here. Crystal Tackett, the point guard, taking a rest for South Floyd right now. Down low they go to Crystal Tackett. Shot no good by Berger. It's tracked down on the miscue by Magoffin County. That's Tandy Salyer with it. Montgomery around the horn to Gibson. Gibson drives in, takes a shot from about 8 feet out. It's no good. With the rebound is Isaac up and in. They're going to have a foul on Joe Pack. I think that's after the basket. 15 foul. Chrissy Tackett checking back in. Well, maybe that was on the inbounds play, Don, because they gave the ball back to Magoffin County, and they dump it right into Perkins, and she scores.
And that pushes the scorehouse now to Magoffin County 20, the South Floyd Lady Raiders 7. Magoffin County leads at 20-7. We have 3 minutes, 55 seconds left in the first half of play.
Shot by Tackett won't go. It's Melissa Tackett. And scramble around there for the basketball, and we've got a foul down there. Tandy Salyer picks up the foul. Shauna Hall has just checked in for South Floyd. The first time we've seen her tonight, number 14. She's got the black headband and the long hair out there. Well, there's several of them with the black headbands. Chrissy Tackett, another one, just had the ball stolen from her by Tandy Salyer, who just committed the foul. Salyer goes up for a shot. It won't go. Scramble on the floor for the basketball, and we got a foul or a jump ball. Jump ball called. Should go to South Floyd. Tiffany Compton back in for South Floyd. She sat for quite a while here in the second quarter, so she should be well rested. They need some production out of Compton underneath. She's had a lot of chances to hit some shots under there and has not gotten too many of them to go in. Ball bounced around. It's saved by Tackett and right into the hands of Magoffin County's Gibson, who turns it over herself on the travel. So South Floyd, that turnover not hurting them. They get the ball right back. 20-7 the score, 3:20 left in the half. Tiffany Compton gets the inbounds play, gives to Chrissy Tackett. Tackett top of the key, bounce pass to Melissa Tackett over here on the near side, back out top of the key to Berger. Down low to Compton. Compton taking Isaac inside, won't go, and Magoffin County got the rebound, but then kicked it out of bounds, so South Floyd will get another try at it. Tiffany Compton inbound for the Lady Raiders. Now, underneath my own basket, I'd like to have Compton there and have a smaller player just dump it inside to her, but she was the one doing the inbound play that time. South Floyd loses the ball. Tackett loses control of it, and Isaac has it pulled out of her hands. Last touch by South Floyd. Magoffin County will get it back. So right now, a lot of turnovers and not a whole lot of points by either team in the last minute or so. Gibson has it for Magoffin County, picked up by Tackett on defense. Down low to Isaac. Isaac is tied up, and possession arrow will stay with Magoffin County this time. Tandy Salyer to inbound for the Lady Hornets underneath their own basket. Salyer trying to bounce pass it into Isaac, and she was well covered by Chrissy Tackett defensively. It goes out of bounds, and South Floyd gets it back. 10 turnovers by Magoffin County unofficially in the first half. Rebecca Howard, I think, coming in. Also Jacqueline Powers and number 11, Amy Collingsworth. Chrissy Tackett with it to Berger, down low to Compton. Compton goes up for the shot off the glass, too strong, and it's rebounded out of there by Leanne Perkins. So Compton's had her chances in this first half, just has not gotten the ball to go for her. Magoffin County on the attack. Nikki Reed, who's back in there, gives off to Perkins. Perkins near the foul line, tries to get it down low to Powers. It's stolen away by Compton. South Floyd on the run, gets it across the timeline. Melissa Tackett still has the basketball, goes up and in, no good. Rebound to Powers. Magoffin County slowing it down a little bit. Over to Reed. Reed's got the wide open shot, no good. Tackett jumped out on her and altered that shot just a hair. And South Floyd comes out of there with the rebound on the miss. 1:42 and counting left in the half. We've been stuck on 20-7 for quite some time, Don.
Yes, that we have. That's
Chrissy Tackett. As soon as I said that, it's a shot.
How many points has South Floyd scored in this second half of basketball here?
They have scored 2 points now in the quarter.
That's what I thought. That last shot there, that was the only 2 points during this whole quarter of play that South Floyd's got on the scoreboard with.
They have gone 6.5 minutes, folks, until that basket was scored. So that's a long, dry spell.
Yes, it is. 20-9 our score right now. 1 minute, 25 seconds left in the first half of play. Well, I'm sure there'll be some strategy discussed there in the South Floyd Raiders locker room at halftime, Chuck, on how to put more points on that scoreboard here in the second half.
Nikki Reed with it gives off to Montgomery, who's just checked back in. Reed well covered. They try to force it into Powers, and Compton's a big girl. She goes about 5'10" underneath, and they're not going to be able to throw it over top of her. Powers is going to have to move and come get the ball or try something different, because they've tried that 2 or 3 times and it's gone out of bounds on them. And a shot there by Chrissy Tackett. So Chrissy Tackett heating up here. She's hit 2 in a row for South Floyd. It's 22-11. Down on the other end, Reed's shot way off the mark. Reed not normally going to miss from down that low, but she does, and South Floyd comes out with the rebound. Chrissy Tackett finds her spot again, but this time the shot won't go. The rebound follow-up by Crystal Tackett. Her South Floyd counterpart is no good, but she's fouled. I think it's going to be on Becky Howard. Her first, team's fourth.
Well, as we get ready for the free throws there from the charity stripe, we'll remind our playback announcers, or rather our playback operators, rather, the WPRG Media Studios in Arrow, Kentucky, to get ready to play those commercials and take the halftime break in the first half. 34 seconds remains on the time clock. 34 seconds left in this first half. Again, that's Brian Lee and Donna Farmer, the playback operators at the station, get ready to play those halftime commercials.
Tackett misses the first free throw. She's got another one coming to her. Shot on its way, no good. Magoffin County out of there with the rebounds. So South Floyd missing an opportunity to pull closer. They've missed a lot of free throws this half. With the ball, Gibson to Howard, back to Gibson, saves it. Gibson in the paint outside to Montgomery to Reed. Reed had the open shot, then changed her mind. 15, 14 seconds and counting down. Looks like Magoffin County going to hold for the last shot. Elizabeth Montgomery down low, and she's going to be fouled by Tiffany Compton on the baseline. 8 seconds left. It's Compton. That will put Magoffin County in the bonus with 8 seconds left in the half. Elizabeth Montgomery at the line, shooting 2. She's got 2 points in the first half. That coming on a basket in the first quarter. Her free throw is up and good. Breaks a dry spell for Magoffin County. They were stuck on 20 for a while as she drills them both. It's now 22-11. 6 seconds, and South Floyd's Melissa Tackett trying to run the ball down. A little too fast on the shot. They had time to take a couple of seconds and slow it down and put it in the hole. And Tackett rushed the shot, and it was no good. South Floyd will get one more try at it. 1 second left in the half. Berger to inbound for the Lady Raiders. And that's the end of the half. The score, 22 for Magoffin County, 11 for South Floyd. We'll take a break on WPRG and be back with the first half stats after this time out on WPRG Sports. Well, Don, back when you were in high school band, did you have all those spaghetti dinners and bake sales and car washes and all that kind of good stuff like we did to raise money for the band?
At Mullins High School, yes, we did.
Those were fun times back in those days. I remember those car washes. We got more soap and water on us than the cars, but nobody seemed to mind.
Okay, we have 16 more minutes of high school girls basketball here at Magoffin County as we get the second half of play underway. Our score here, Magoffin County Lady Hornets 22, and the South Floyd Raiders from Floyd County 11. With the score 22-11, let's get back down on the basketball court for the second half. Again, here's our announcer, Chuck Scoville.
Well, Magoffin County stole the inbounds pass from South Floyd. South Floyd stole it right back. Jenny Mead up there with a shot for the Lady Raiders, and we got a foul. Nope, just out of bounds underneath the basket. Magoffin County will take it back. That is Montgomery into Gibson. Elizabeth Montgomery now going to walk it across the timeline. Going to be picked up by Melissa Tackett on defense for South Floyd. She gets it to the near side wing, tries to force it into Leanne Perkins, and it's stolen away out of there by Crystal Tackett. Tackett holds up, gives off to Mead. Mead's jump shot at the foul line off the rim, no good. Nikki Reed comes out of there with it for Magoffin County. Nikki Reed stops and pops, no good. The follow-up by Montgomery underneath is good on the rebound. 24-11 the score, so Magoffin County draws first blood a little over a minute into this second half of play. Chrissy Tackett has it for South Floyd, top of the key, near side wing to Mead. Mead looking inside to Compton. Compton double team. She gets it, but nothing there. She's going to have to take it back outside and gives off to Mead again. Mead drives into the paint, kicks back up top of the key to Melissa Tackett, back to Mead, near side wing. Down low, Compton double teamed. Compton getting frustrated. They're all over her defensively, and we've got a push underneath on the rebound, and they have Mead for foul number 3. She's got a look on her face. I don't think she likes the call, and that's what it's going to be. Jenny Mead with her third personal very early into this second half. Team's first. So Magoffin County takes it back over on offense. Montgomery not being pressured, so she's just going to walk it right up across the timeline. Now picked up by Melissa Tackett as she gets near the top of the key, down on the far wing to Reed. Back outside to Gibson. Gibson looking for an open shot. Shoots over Mead, won't go. The rebound, and Montgomery steps on the inline with the rebound. Turnover, and South Floyd will get it back. Melissa Tackett now dribbling the ball for South Floyd. She's going to take it up against Reed and brings it up without any problem. Stops out here near side wing, drives into the paint, triple team, gives off to Compton. Compton, shot off the glass is good. So Tiffany Compton hits her first basket of the evening, and that bodes well for the Lady Raiders of South Floyd because they need her scoring in there. And a nice pass play to Leanne Perkins as she beat Compton up the floor and got the pass, and she's going to be fouled underneath. Could be on 52, Tiffany Compton. Her second, team second. At the line, Leanne Perkins. Perkins did a good job early in the season against the opposition in the Lady Panthers Invitational, the Lady PIT in Pikeville. Got named to the all-tournament team out there, and then Coach Neil West said she really struggled after that and got benched for a few games, and now she's back in the starting lineup. And she's having trouble with the free throws, can't get them to go, but Magoffin County fighting for the rebound. They're going to lose it out of bounds, and South Floyd's Jenny Mead going to inbound it for the Lady Raiders. Mead took a tumble there, and bad pass, very bad pass there. Compton was right on the end line, and she let her way out of bounds, and the ball turned over, and South Floyd will get it back. Excuse me. Magoffin County gets it back on the turnover by South Floyd. That's number 10 for South Floyd unofficially. Nikki Reed here, top of the key, gives off to Gibson, foul line area. Won't go. The rebound fought for, and Leanne Perkins going to be called for the personal, number 34 on the rebound. So South Floyd will get it. That's her second, team's first. South Floyd inbound to Compton, back to Tackett. Chrissy Tackett to Mead. Stolen away. They tried to get it to Crystal Tackett, and it was taken out of there by Isaac. Elizabeth Montgomery slows up the pace for the Hornets. They're going to play the half court, work the offense around. Nikki Reed's got the open shot. No good. Perkins follow up. Won't go. And Compton with the rebound. For South Floyd, up they come on the run. Chrissy Tackett, top of the key. Near the sideline to Melissa Tackett, up to the top of the key with Meade again. Meade in the paint. Drives in, cut off. Back outside she goes, down to Crystal Tackett. She takes it up strong on Perkins, and the basket is good. And who's the foul going to be on here? Got a whistle. Didn't look like a whole lot of action there. Maybe on number 30, I think, Gibson. South Floyd going to inbound the ball. Compton gets it into Melissa Tackett. So he's thrown out of bounds, and Magoffin County gets it back. A lot of turnovers tonight, Don.
Sure have been, Chuck, and that shows up there on the where it counts, up there on the scoreboard.
Both teams playing pretty good defense. We've got a low-scoring game. The defenses have really been shutting the offenses down. As Montgomery takes it in. Strong off the glass and scores. Nice move there by Elizabeth Montgomery. I get her and Perkins mixed up sometimes. Both of them kind of tall and slender with dark hair, ponytails. Got a whistle as South Floyd brings the ball into the forecourt on offense. Nikki Gibson picks up her second, and it's the third team foul for Magoffin County, and Chrissy Tackett at the line. Chrissy hit a couple of jumpers in that second period. In fact, she had all the South Floyd points in the second period.
How many points you scored by South Floyd in that second period?
Just four, and she had all four of them.
Yeah. And that wasn't until the last minute of that period that those points came off it.
No, they went to about 6.5 minutes out of the 8 without scoring, so not a good production for the Lady Raiders as Tackett misses the first one, hits the second one. They've already got 5 in this period, so they've already scored more in this period through half the period than they did in the whole period last time.
Well, they cut that score down to a 10-point lead now. 26-16 our score. But the Raiders have cut it to within 10. Could get it down to the single digits here.
Elizabeth Montgomery drives in, and she's going to be held there by Melissa Tackett. Second foul on Tackett. Third team foul. Nikki Gibson to inbound for Magoffin County on offense. They get it to Nikki Reed. Reed's got an open shot and hits. You can't leave her open. She hits more than she misses, that's for sure. 28-16 now. Magoffin County's up their lead to 12, and a steal by Gibson. She drives around Reed. Meade, and Meade's going to get her with the body. That'll be the fourth on Jenny Meade.
Girls got a lot of hustle, though, Chuck.
Yeah, Meade's an aggressive player defensively and on the backboards, and sometimes she gets in trouble with the fouls. She had some foul trouble in that Lady PIT, if I remember correctly. But she's a worker, you know. She's not just standing around. She's trying to make something happen for South Floyd. You can't fault the hustle. Nikki Gibson to inbound. I thought she was in the act of shooting, but they say no, and she tried to inbound underneath the Magoffin County goal, and still some discussion going on with the referees as to who's got the basketball. South Floyd's going to get it as it was last touched by Magoffin County. Crystal Tackett to Compton. Back to Tackett. They need to get the ball across the timeline. They're being very indecisive with the basketball. Chrissy Tackett finally gets it and gets it across in time. Takes a jump shot. It won't go. The rebound fought for. And Tiffany Compton out of there with it, and a foul down on the floor there before the shot on Compton, so she's not going to go to the line. 45, Jacqueline Powers called for the foul. Compton not in the act of shooting when the foul took place, so the ball will be inbounded underneath the South Floyd goal by the lady that got fouled, Tiffany Compton. Compton looking for somebody. Finally gets it into Crystal Tackett. She goes up strong, and she's going to get fouled. South Floyd being more aggressive underneath. Jacqueline Powers picks up foul number 3, so she's got 2 quick ones here in the second half, and Crystal Tackett goes to the line for South Floyd. That was a shooting foul, and she's going to be shooting 2. First one on its way is good. She can cut it back to 10 if she can hit this free throw with 3:21 left in the third, and she does. It's 28-18 score. Magoffin County with the ball in the lead. Montgomery trots it across the timeline, gets up here near the top of the key, dishes off far side wing to Nikki Gibson. Gibson's shot there was open, can't hit it, and the rebound to Compton for South Floyd. And South Floyd trying to get the ball up the court real quick, threw it away. So as soon as they get your break, they throw it away, and Magoffin County will get it back midcourt. Trying to get that running game going, and nothing there that time. Reed to Montgomery all the way around to Gibson. Gibson's three-pointer off the front of the rim won't go. South Floyd's Berger with the rebounds. Gives off to Chrissy Tackett. She crosses the timeline. Flips over to Melissa Tackett. Tackett picked up by Reed. Goes in for the shot. It won't go. Compton with the rebound. Follow up. The basket is going to be good, and she's fouled. I think it's going to be on number 45, Jacqueline Powers again. Powers having a lot of trouble with Compton underneath here in this third period. She's had 3 fouls called on her, and she's going to have to sit down. Phyllis Isaac back in for Magoffin County. Tiffany Compton looking for the old-fashioned three-point play as she goes to the line, shooting 1. Shot on its way in and out of there, and Magoffin County with the rebound. Isaac with it. Montgomery to Gibson. Gibson's going to try that spot again. That's her 3rd try in a row for a three-pointer, and all of them from the same spot. All of them have been misses. Montgomery follow up with a three-pointer. It's no good, and Compton with the rebound for South Floyd, and the Raiders out on the run now. Berger looks to Tackett. She's well covered. Now she gives off to Tackett way out above the above the top of the key, to Chrissy Tackett. Far side wing, and she drills a shot. Chrissy Tackett hits a nice jumper out there, and it's they're going to give her 3 on that. It is a 6-point ball game now for Magoffin County. They had a 12-point lead. South Floyd coming back on it. And Elizabeth Montgomery answers on the other end with a 3. And was fouled as well. Melissa Tackett fouling her, so a chance for a 4-point play. And you don't see too many of those, Don.
No, you don't in high school basketball. Well, I'll tell you what. A lot of excitement coming there from the Magoffin County bench. Some big smiles over there on those players.
And Montgomery hits the free throw. So that makes it a 10-point game just like that. And a steal by Magoffin County. That is Isaac to Candy Sawyer. Back up to 12. So as soon as South Floyd cut it to 4, and Magoffin County, bang, they're right back up there. 34-22, and a steal by Magoffin County. 2 quick turnovers have hurt South Floyd. And Magoffin County in possession with 1:16 remaining in the third period, up 34-22 over South Floyd. Neil West telling them to slow it down, make the defense come out on you, just work the time off the clock. Montgomery drives into the near side wing, gives off to Tandy Salyer on the baseline. She's cut off, looking for help. Goes to Becky Howard, and Howard going to be fouled. No, that's Leanne Perkins, number 34, that got fouled on the floor. It's going to be on South Floyd. Chrissy Tackett picks up her second foul. 16th foul, so Magoffin County will be in the bonus on the next foul.
Well, we'll pass this along to our playback operators. Brian Lee, Donna Farmer there at the TV5 studios. 55 seconds left in the third quarter of play here. 55 seconds before the commercial break.
Magoffin County turns it over, Dr. Don. Good defense by South Floyd there. They couldn't get it in within 5 seconds, so the Lady Raiders will get it back with 55 seconds remaining in the period. And we've got a push. Is it going to be on South Floyd or Magoffin County? I think it's going to go on South Floyd's Chrissy Tackett. Yes, it is. She's trying to create something offensively, give her teammate a little room there to maneuver, and she got called for the foul, and that will send Montgomery to the line because that is the 17th foul, and the Lady Hornets will be in the bonus situation the remainder of this half. Elizabeth Perkins, Elizabeth Montgomery at the line, and Lee Perkins checks out for a rest, and Phyllis Isaac back in. Montgomery misses the free throw on the 1-and-1, and South Floyd out of there with the rebounds. That foul didn't cost him any points. Chrissy Tackett with the basketball for South Floyd. Near side wing to Misty Berger. Berger looking down low to Compton. Compton gets the feed, and we've got a foul before this shot, and Neil West is just rolling on the floor. He says, no way. Becky Howard picks up her second foul. And that should put South Floyd in the bonus as well. I've got them down for 7 fouls. Chrissy Tackett goes up, and this definitely is going to put them in the bonus. As Chrissy Tackett fouls. I think Tandy Salyer may have gotten her on that. Yep. That will send Chrissy Tackett to the line. Now both teams will be in the 1-and-1 for the remainder of the half. 34-22. South Floyd trails, and Tackett hits the free throw, so that'll pull them a little closer. Second one on its way is good as well. So a much better offensive quarter for South Floyd. They've popped in 13 points already in this quarter. And trying to creep a little closer to Magoffin County. They trail by 10. Tandy Salyer with the ball for the Lady Hornets. Jump shot on the baseline, no good. Follow up by Becky Howard is good. Well, Becky Howard's been getting pushed around underneath the hole on the other end, and she decides she's going to make South Floyd pay for it. She hits a couple of points there, and off the glass, Tiffany Compton with a jumper. So Compton's come alive here in this third period. She's got 6 in the quarter, and Elizabeth Montgomery pops a 3 in at the buzzer. And it makes it 39-26 at the end of 3. Magoffin County has a 13-point lead. We'll take a break on WPRG Sports and be back with the fourth and final period from Magoffin County after this timeout on WPRG.
Welcome back to the Magoffin County High School Gymnasium here in Salyersville, Kentucky for the fourth and final quarter of our high school girls basketball game tonight as the Magoffin County Hornets are hosting the South Floyd Lady Raiders from up on Left Beaver Creek in Floyd County. Our score at the end of 3, 39 for Magoffin County, 26 for South Floyd for the fourth and final quarter of the action. Once again, here's your announcer, your play-by-play man. Here's Chuck Scoville.
Thanks so much, Dr. Don. And I tell you, that quarter swung back and forth. South Floyd, of course, never took the lead, but they were chopping into that lead 2 or 3 times and making significant progress and headway. And every time they did, Magoffin County came up with a big 3-point basket or something.
Well, that 4-point play like that.
Yeah, to widen the score back out. South Floyd had got it within 6 a couple of times, and it's a 13-point game right now. Rebecca Howard called for a foul down low on this end of the floor. And at the line, Crystal Tackett for South Floyd. But Elizabeth Montgomery did a great job offensively for Magoffin County in that third period. She had 11 points, including a pair of three-pointers. Tiffany Compton, coming out of her offensive doldrums, had 6 in the third period, and Crystal Tackett had 4, and Chrissy Tackett had 5. So some girls getting involved offensively, and South Floyd much better from the free throw line in that third period as well. She misses the second one after hitting the first one. It is 39-27, and a steal by South Floyd. Jenny Mead gets the steal, the basket, and she's fouled. Elizabeth Montgomery called for the foul. That's her second, and that will send Mead to the line looking for the three-point play from the charity stripe. Well, Jenny Mead's worked real hard in this ball game, and she's going to get a chance to get some points. On the stat sheet next to her name is misses the free throw, though, but she tracks down the rebound. Tries to go up for it. It's partially blocked and taken away by Howard. 39-29, 10-point ball game. So South Floyd's cut 3 off the lead here in the opening minute of the fourth and final period. Nikki Reed has it for Magoffin County. Far side wing to Montgomery. Montgomery drives in between two defenders, puts a shot off the glass. Tiffany Compton up for the rebound, and she and Montgomery tied up, and we're going to have a whistle. I think it's going to be on Montgomery. Yep. It's going to be her third, and that'll send Compton up the other way for South Floyd. Compton, not a fancy player, but she's big and strong underneath, and she just powers that ball away from the opposing players when it's down anywhere near her grasp, and she's drawn some fouls that way tonight as well, pulling those rebounds. She is 0 for 4 from the line tonight, looking for her first point from the charity stripe, and that one's off the front of the rim. No good. She'll have one more coming to her. Eyes that basket. Shot on its way is good, so she breaks the bugaboo at the free throw line and hits that free throw. 39-30. Magoffin County's Montgomery takes it all the way up and in. Defensive lapse there by South Floyd, and Montgomery just cruising down through the lane and the baseline and lays it off the glass. South Floyd back on the attack. That's Crystal Tackett, picked up by Powers. She dumps down to Compton. Compton's shot, no good. Rebound to Powers. Powers gives off to Gibson. Gibson stops. Got a wide open three. She's going to fire it up and hit it.
She gets that shot, she will pad it.
Well, Gibson had tried 3 from the far side wing in the third period. Missed all 3 of them. Tried a three-pointer from the near side wing and canned that one, and it's 44-30 right now. Magoffin County with the lead. South Floyd takes a timeout to talk things over. We'll take a break here on WPRG Sports.
The town of Salyersville, the Magoffin County High School, the home of the Hornets. Some of the fans in the stands we have on the camera right now as we get back to the basketball action down on the court. Our score here was 6 minutes and 14 seconds left in the basketball game. The hometown Magoffin County Hornets 44 and the South Floyd Raiders from Floyd County 30. 6 minutes, 12 seconds. Let's get back down on the court with your announcer, Chuck Scoville.
Oh, you missed a real cute scene over there, Don. It kind of looked like Mo, Larry, and Curly. There were 3 women sitting side by side, and one of them yawned, and then the one next to her yawned, and then finally the third one yawned as you got ready to bring us back on. It's like, oh, would have been a good TV commercial clip.
A pretty good crowd on hand for a Tuesday night girls game.
Well, I know the concession stand was making some money tonight. You talked to the magistrate, was it Robert Hollingsworth?
Robert Collingsworth.
He's got a daughter in the band that plays saxophone, and so they were out trying to make some money. They make a lot of money during football season, and they do the girls' games here during the basketball season as Compton hits the first free throw and cannot get the second one to go in for it. The follow-up by Berger won't go, and Magoffin County up with the rebound.
Del Robert College for the Magistrates here in Magoffin County, Chuck, and also a very active member of the Magoffin County Band Boosters.
Well, it's good to see parents involved, in their kids' activities. I think, if you keep up with what your children are doing and take an interest in some activity in their school work, you're going to have a lot less problems with them as they get older, because you know them better and you know what they're up to, and they know and respect their parents for, taking an interest in them.
And it's good to support the basketball team, the boys team, and the girls team, and it's also very good for the parents in the community to support the high school band program and the musicians as well, or the academic team, or anything that the students participate in.
That's true, and in these days of tight budgets and funding, the band and the academic teams and these teams that don't make a lot of money, they're not like the football, basketball team where you got all that money coming in at the gate. They need to have those fundraisers to keep everything going as Meade hits the basket for South Floyd up on the other end. I know my little boy over at Allen's in the Talented and Gifted program, and they've been going to Prestonsburg Community College every Monday and getting to hear some of the professors and doing experiments as Nicky Gibson hits a shot off the glass. And they're talking about having to possibly cancel that with the budget situation the way it is. And I really feel bad for him because he loved going over there to the college and watching some of the science experiments and being able to participate in things that he wouldn't normally get to do for another 6 or 8 years.
Well, Chuck, let's hope they can keep those programs in the school system, in the curriculum, because they do enhance the students' life.
Well, Tiffany Compton has certainly gotten active in this ball game here in the second half as she pops another basket in. She scored 10 points here in this second half. Montgomery's shot off the front of the iron. The rebound coming down to South Floyd, and they're on the run, and it's stolen away there as they try to get it underneath by Montgomery. And oh boy. Very close there. If the referee didn't recognize that timeout, we'd have had a walk big time, but she said she called the timeout before the walk. And a lot of the fans in Henry Webb not happy with that call, but Magoffin County taking a break here. Well, tell us what we've got coming up, John. We got all kind of good stuff coming up on WPRG this week and next week.
Well, we got a ton of basketball. That's ball-to-ball basketball. Well, while we put the WPRG TV5 cameras on the fans in the stands here. Now, look here, these people are certainly getting into the music over here that this band is playing over here, the little rock and roll pep band. Here again, these guys do play in Magoffin County and high school band as well. Well, it's high school boys basketball Friday night at the Double X we broadcast live on the radio. And also on the cable cast on cable WPRG TV5 will be in Pikeville as the Panthers host the Pike County Central Hawks on Friday night. Again, you can catch that one live on the broadcast on the radio and also on the WPRG TV5. Saturday night is 2 high school boys basketball games. Will be at Allen Central as the Running Rebels host the Pikeville High School Panthers Saturday night. And also Saturday night, we'll be down at the B.W. Howard Fieldhouse at the Fett Street Lane, where the Bobcats will be taking on the Fett Street High School Vikings from Fett Street on this Saturday night. And it's girls high school basketball that returns to the WPRG TV5 schedule next Tuesday night with a game between the Millard Lady Mustangs of Millard and the Belfry High School Lady Pirates. What a basketball.
Yes, sir. We got a lot of basketball coming up. Not happy with the referee there. He said, I said, that's not an over and back. So both coaches now getting on the referees. Henry Webb on that call before that one, and Neil West on that over and back call. We got a whistle. I think we have a hold on Nicky Gibson down here on this end. Her third. That will send Jenny Meade to the line. So Meade, even though she picked up her 4th foul relatively early in the second half, has stayed in this ball game and not fouled out, making her presence felt on offense as she's had 4 points in this period alone, and the shot on its way off the back of the iron, no good. She'll have another one coming to her. The line goes up, no good. The rebound, who's going to get it? Magoffin County, a couple of their girls scrambling for it, and it's going to go off of the Hornets. got to cooperate with each other down there, and they both of them battling for the ball and knocked it off of each other. Tiffany Compton inbound for South Floyd, gets it into Melissa Tackett, back to Compton. Power move to the baseline and up and in. I saw that one coming. When Compton's down low like that, she likes to post up and take it to the hole. Shot by Gibson, three-pointer won't go. The rebound coming out to South Floyd. Lady Raiders still got a chance in this one. They're down by 9, 3:22 left in the ball game. Misty Berger fires up a three. It's no good. The rebound fought for, and out of there with it comes Magoffin County. Montgomery up quickly. Dishes off to Perkins. Leads her too far out of bounds, and the Hornets turn it over again. So the Hornets, Don, they've had some opportunities just like South Floyd, but they've committed a lot of turnovers on their end of the floor as well tonight.
In this fourth quarter, they sure have, Chuck. Well, South Floyd, the Raiders have it down to single digits now. They're behind by only 9 points now. Our score, Magoffin County. That's right, 46 for Magoffin County, 37 for South Floyd.
In the forecourt is Chrissy Tackett. A little less than 3 minutes to play. Tiffany Compton, turnaround jumper over Perkins is good. Compton really double teamed that time. Magoffin County really losing that one away again. Nikki Gibson's three-point try won't go. Magoffin County content to throw up three-pointers, and really I think that they want to work the clock down a little bit and try to get the ball inside. And we've got a charge on Jenny Mead, and that will be it for her. She bucks the defender. Isaac out of the way, and that will be it. And she is fouled out. So Jenny Mead fouls out with 6 points and at least that many rebounds for South Floyd tonight. Magoffin County wanting to talk things over. The South Floyd Lady Raiders will play host to the Allen Central Running Rebels, the Lady Rebels, coached by Benita Compton. That team making it into the finals of the Girls All-A Classic just about a week or so ago at South Floyd, and they will be back over there at Mount Raider taking on Henry Webb's Lady Raiders on Thursday night. Should be an interesting 58th District matchup.
Of course, we'll have it over the DRG TV5 cameras at the Allen Central High School Gymnasium at the Real Eastern Kentucky upon Rock Beaver in Floyd County this coming Friday night for the Allen Central Rebels and the Pikeville High School Panthers.
And as Sis Hall says, we're keeping the nickname.
We're keeping the Rebels. We're keeping the flag.
I agree wholeheartedly with that, to bring up something that happened 130 years ago and to keep harping on it when it's just a school symbol or a mascot is, getting to the point of being ridiculous. Chrissy Tackett with the ball for South Floyd. Down to Berger inside. They go to Compton. Compton finds Crystal Tackett wide open underneath, and she's fouled. So they all were collapsed on Compton. She found Crystal Tackett open, and we've got a foul. Tandy Salyer. She picks up foul number 3, and that will send Crystal Tackett to the line.
2 shots.
She misses the first one. Second one is up and good. 46-40, a 6-point ball game. Still plenty of time in this one. 2:15 and counting. The first game was a 3-point game, and looks like this one might be as well. I think it ended up 39-36 in favor of Magoffin County. And South Floyd with a steal. That is Chrissy Tackett. She takes it up and in. So a big-time play there, and South Floyd is broken to within 4 now. Magoffin County with 20 turnovers in this ball game, and they're starting to hurt. Leanne Perkins, double team, looking for help, gets off to Montgomery. Magoffin County needs to back it up, reset the offense, take a little time off the clock, and get a good shot.
That's right. They've cut it down to 4 points, Chuck. Only a 4-point lead right now for Magoffin County.
Leanne Perkins with the ball for Magoffin County. She goes up, and she's going to be held and fouled by Compton. And Compton says, no way, I just had my arms up. Referee says foul. Henry Webb says she didn't foul, she's just standing straight up. So both coaches have been on the referees tonight. They may have to go to Morgan County and referee next week, Don, if neither coach is happy with it.
1 minute, 32 seconds left in the basketball game. 46-42 the score.
Perkins at the line, and nothing there. She's had a quiet night. 6 points in the first half and nothing in the second half. She's missed 3 free throws in the second half. Fourth one on its way is up and good. And Neil West said he was counting on this lanky junior to really help his team out this year, and she's been kind of inconsistent so far. Hoping she can pick it back up before the tournaments swing into way. District tournament's coming away in about a month. And a steal by Perkins there, and she gets off to Gibson. Gibson up quickly to Montgomery. Montgomery off the glass and scores. That really helps the cause.
Pushes it back up to a 7-point Magoffin County lead.
49-42. Magoffin County with the lead. Compton gets the feed from Packett and scores. Kind of awkward action down there, but Compton got the ball as Packett was hitting the ground and scored with it. It's a 5-point game, 49-44. Up with the shot is Isaac. She's going to be fouled. Just 50 seconds remaining in this one, and that will send Isaac to the line. Neil West has got that tie just about pulled off down there, Don. He's working that sideline hot and heavy for Magoffin County, and he takes a timeout, and they're going to talk about things. Got all kind of basketball action, of course, coming your way, as Dr. Don said, and it's not going to be too long before district playoff time gets underway, a little over a month.
Yes, and
March Madness also. So
we'll be there with the WPRG TV5 cameras for the girls as well as the boys district and regional tournament games. Just every year we do the 58th, the 59th, and the 60th district tournament boys and girls games. And of course, there in the 15th region, we do the girls basketball, just the same as we do the boys, and cover the entire 15th region action. So we cover Eastern Kentucky like a blanket, Pike County, Floyd County, Johnson County, and of course, Magoffin County. We're down here in Salyersville tonight, the home of the Magoffin County Hornets at the Magoffin County High School. We'll be getting out in cable WPRG TV5 cameras for this girls game here. So we're in Magoffin County, Pike County, Floyd County, Johnson County, covering Eastern Kentucky like a blanket high school basketball.
And while we're talking at you, we certainly want to congratulate the Paintsville Tigers on their All-A regional championship, and they will be taking on the Harlan Green Dragons, a team that has been consistently in the top 20 in the state of Kentucky the last 3 years, and got a tough opponent right there, Paintsville does, and wish them the best of luck in the state All-A tournament being played down at Richmond. I think at McBrayer Arena, I think is the name of the place, and should they get by the Green Dragons, then they have the lucky draw of taking on University Heights, always one of the favorites in that All-A tournament, but Paintsville's battle-tested. Maybe they will go down there and really put up a show this year. They've got a lot of kids that have seen a lot of big-time action the last couple of years and gotten some valuable experience, and we wish them the best of luck down there in the All-A state tournament. Steal by Magoffin County after South Floyd got it 30 seconds, and a turnover once again by Magoffin County, looks like, as they threw it out of bounds.
Well, we certainly hope that all of the folks in the Magoffin County areas of Royalton, Abington, Puncheon Creek in that area, Falcon, and enjoy watching the Magoffin County Hornets on your local Manor Mountain cable, WPRG TV5. Of course, all you folks up on Left Beaver Creek and Floyd County, we know you're certainly getting the ball out of watching your South Floyd High School Raiders here. Although I'm sure you wish the South Floyd Raiders were on the other side of the scoreboard if you're from Floyd County.
I'll tell you, they had a couple of good coaches down here. Neil West, of course, played college ball with Henry Webb, and Danny Adams, longtime coach in the 15th region, former star at Pikeville College, great coach and highly respected in the high school coaching ranks, coaching the Hornet boys basketball team. So they're very fortunate to have two young men like that coaching their teams down here, two nice fellas, and doing a good job for both these squads. Of course, South Floyd, their counterparts, Jim Rose for the Raiders and Henry Webb for the Lady Raiders, also doing an excellent job as they get that consolidated school going with that beautiful new gym they've got over there. They've got a lot of good things to look forward to in Raider country. Magoffin County with the basketball, 11 seconds, 10 as they're counting away, and Gibson, that drives the nail in the coffin, hits the three. And there's no way now for South Floyd. It's a 9-point game, and that's the buzzer. South Floyd fought back, got it within 6, got it within 4, and that was as close as they could get. As every time they narrowed that margin, Magoffin County came up with something out of the bag of tricks and hit a three-pointer. Got a basket, hit a free throw to pull that lead back out. And Magoffin County coming out a winner, 53-44. We'll go ahead and take a timeout on WPRG and come back with the final stats after this timeout.
Here to the Magoffin County High School Gymnasium in Salyersville, Kentucky, the home of the Magoffin County High School Hornets. We're in girls high school basketball. Our final score, Magoffin County 53, the Lady Raiders from South Floyd High 44. And with the final game comments and the stats of the game, your announcer, Chuck Scoville.
Well, Don, I think overall both teams played pretty good defense. There weren't a whole lot of easy baskets for either ball club. Even when Tiffany Compton got some close-in shots, she was double-teamed, and on the other end, Perkins got sandwiched pretty well in the paint, so the teams had to go outside with the ball some. The final stats for South Floyd leading the way in scoring, Tiffany Compton with 16 points, and that is after scoring 0 in the first half, so all of her 16 came in the second half as South Floyd mounted a charge. It came up just a little bit short. Chrissy Tackett with 12, the only other player in double figures for South Floyd. Crystal Tackett with 8, Jenny Meade with 6 before fouling out, and Misty Berger with 3. Unofficially, 21 rebounds and 16 turnovers for South Floyd, and they were 10 out of 25 at the foul line. Did a better job in the second half, 9 out of 18. They opened the first half 1 out of 7 from the free throw line to finish 10 out of 25. For Magoffin County, Elizabeth Montgomery with 19 points, 15 of those in the second half. So she had a good half in the second half, had a pair of three-pointers. She was the only player in Magoffin County with double figures. She had 19. Nikki Gibson with 9, all 9 of those coming in the fourth period as she had a pair of three-pointers. 7 points apiece for Leanne Perkins and Nikki Reed. With 4, Jacqueline Powers with 3 points, Becky Howard and Tandy Sayer and Phyllis Isaac with 2 points apiece. 6 out of 12 from Magoffin County from the foul line, and even 50%. 19 rebounds and 20 turnovers for Neil West Club. They go to 7-11 on the year. South Floyd falls to 2-13, and they are back home on Thursday night to take on the Allen Central Lady Rebels. Well, Don, any final comments? Was good getting down here and doing a girls' game. I know we haven't done a whole lot of South Floyd and Magoffin County on girls this year, and we kind of promised everybody we'd be around and try to get in at least one of their games during the year, and we've got that done, and we hope that the fans out there enjoyed it as much as we do.
Absolutely. Well, next Tuesday night, girls high school basketball, the battle between the Belfry Pirates and the Lady Mustangs of Millard. We'll see the Twin Towers from Millard and the girls high school basketball game. Of course, this coming Friday night, Chuck will be up at Pikeville for Pikeville and Pike County Central. Then 2 boys games on the Saturday night schedule. Allen Central is hosting Pikeville, and at the DW Howard Fieldhouse, it's Betsy Lane and the Fetch Creek High School Vikings. A lot of high school basketball.
Should be a lot of excitement, and I know I'm looking forward to it. I'm sure the viewers are as well. Well, that'll about do it from here, from Magoffin County. The final score, once again, Magoffin County 53, South Floyd 44 in ladies basketball. We will see you down the road later this week. For Dr. Don, I'm Chuck Scoville saying so long for Channel 5 WPRG Sports.